time after time, dating my sin. I take your life 'cause I'm broken. No, I need you now. 'Cause deep inside I'm broken. See the way I live, I know your heart is broken. When I turn away, I need to be broken. Take the pain away, yeah. All the hate deep inside, slowly covering my eyes. All these things I hide away from you again. And all this fear holding me, my heart is cold and I believe nothing's gonna change till I'm broken.
USA. From 1 ton of Kuzbass coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Kuzbass synthetical diamonds industry. By the price $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or $30 trillion USA per 1 ton. Next task: to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Kuzbass coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Kuzbass coal price. Kuzbass coal buys the price $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real world approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, VGRZIBOWSKYYTEZ.LV. World Wide Web .wegrzybowski synthesis.lv. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars 1 trillion. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton $1 trillion of the United States of America. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Zhibowski sent us away. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the television set. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the brilliants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the emerald. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the antique. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the meat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the poultry. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the pork. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the beef. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the roast veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the mouton. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the lamb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the milk. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the kefir. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the razinka. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the yogurt. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the preserves. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tobacco. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cheese. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the fat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the boiled sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the half-smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cosmetics. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the household chemical goods. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the automobiles. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the aircraft. per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tractors. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sports armament. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pearls. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the synthetic oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the liquid coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the gas form coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the dry form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the solid oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the gas form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the natural gasoline. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sweets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the chocolate. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the lemonade. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the shares. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the banknote. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the furniture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the carpets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Wegrzybowski, Synthos LV. Census per year 50,000 ton of the apple. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pears. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the melons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the watermelons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkins. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the plums. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the fertilizers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the China. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the fines. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the glass natural. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the medical engineering. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the dental materials. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the gold bell synthetical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the gold bell chemical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the physiological silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial diamonds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial sapphires. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial rubies. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial topaz. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the semiconductors. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the computers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the telephone. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the paper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the wallpaper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the rye grain, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of wheat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the narcological preparation, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the aluminium, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the copper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the cast iron synthetic, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the bronze, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the eggs of ham, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the pasteboard, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the plastic, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the varnishes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the artistic paints, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 ton of the different paints, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the video apparatus, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the photo materials, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the bauxite, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the alumina, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the textbook, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the coal synthetical, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the medicine anti-nicotine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the anti-heroin medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the anti-opium medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the anti-hashish medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the anti-cocaine medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of stockinette, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the lemonade powder, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the fecal mass auric, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Web-Zybowski Syntes LV. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the pastry, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the cakes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the onion, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the amber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the granite, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the marble, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the coffee, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the tea, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the cocoa, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the pepper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the rice, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the macaroni, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the boat engineering, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the anti-alcohol, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Finches per year 50,000 tons of the medical herbs, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the flowers, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the sugar, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the mustard, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the mayonnaise, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the ketchup, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the natural cosmetics, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tail, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the fairy tale, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the perfume, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of eau de cologne, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the toilet paper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the washing powder, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the soap, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the contraceptive, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the leather, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the fur, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the diesel locomotive, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the carriage, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the aircraft, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the submarine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cinnamon, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the super mayonnaise, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the super ketchup, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tomato, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the carrot, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cucumber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski, Syntez LV. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cabbage, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the salad, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the radish, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the horseradish, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the banana, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the potatoes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the maize, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the sunflower seed, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the candles, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the electric bulb, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the peat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the optical fiber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fiber. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the optical magnetic beater, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sea products per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the squid per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the black caviar per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the red caviar per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the horses per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the camels per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the oranges per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tangerines per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the groundnuts per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the raisins per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the grapes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the walnut per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pistachio per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni food per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the poppy per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkin per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of mineral water per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of soybean per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the linoleum per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Lech Grzybowski, Syntes LV. Census per year. Census per year 50,000 ton of the garlic per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the lime flower tea per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the river pearl per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the church plate per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the fungi per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the bus per 1 ton $1 trillion USA dollars. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tram per 1 ton $1 trillion USA dollars. Census per year 50,000 ton of the trolley bus per 1 ton $1 trillion of the USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pancakes per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the flour per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the apricot per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the peach per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the persimmon per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the ginger per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the pig, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the cedar nut, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the honey, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of the 50,000 ton of the brinza sheep's milk cheese, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the cards, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the sour cream, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the sour clotted milk, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the air conditioner, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the bacon, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the words, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the ham, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the uranium medical, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the caustic soda, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the beans, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of the 50,000 ton of the haircuts, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the synthetic resin, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the potash fertilizer, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the nitric fertilizer, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the iron ore, per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the vitamin C, per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the vitamin B, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Zubovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of vitamin A, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin E vitamin, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin D, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the beet, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the clock, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the lead pencil, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the lead, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year of 50,000 ton of the asphalt, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the tinned good, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the patties, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the chabarak, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the shashlik, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the Pelmani tapestry, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the gobelin, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the cranberries, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the raspberries, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the cowberries, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the bilberries, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Thin scissors per year, 50,000 ton of the blackberries, per 1 ton, $1 trillion, USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the red currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the black currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the wobbler. Per 1. Good day, America. My friend, my name is Slava. Today I could receive some thoughts about prices. And technology. Of 125 trillion dollars USA per year, approximately. Starting domain price of brilliance, 1 gram, or 5 carats, cost $250,000 USA of natural brilliance. It means that 1 kilogram cost $250 million USA. It means that 1 ton cost $250 billion USA. Diamonds and coal have similar formula. Natural equal synthetically. Synthesis over nature in 1 million times. By the way of multi-circular mass densification. My friend, you achieve by the synthesis needable prices balance. For example, 1 ton of Cusbas coal cost $30 USA per 1 ton. From 1 ton of Cusbas coal, we create 1 gram of Cusbas coal plasma. By the price, $30 USA per 1 gram. It means that 1 ton of Cusbas coal plasma cost $30 million USA. From 1 ton of Cusbas coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Cusbas synthetical diamonds industry. By the price, $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or $30 trillion USA per 1 ton. Next task, to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Cusbas coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Cusbas coal price. Cusbas coal buys the price $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real world approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, VGRZIBOVS.LV. World Wide Web .wegrzybowski synthese.LV. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars, 1 trillion. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion USA dollars. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion of the United States of America. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, wegrzybowski synthese.LV. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the television set. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the brilliants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the antique. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the meat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the poultry. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the pork. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the beef. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the roast veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the mouton. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the lamb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the milk. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the kefir. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the razhenka. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the yogurt. per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the preserves, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the tobacco, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the cheese, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the fat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the boiled sausages, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the smoked sausages, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the half-smoked sausages, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the cosmetics, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the household chemical goods, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the automobiles, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the aircraft, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the tractors, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the sports armament, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the pearls, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the synthetic oil, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the liquid coal, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the gas form coal, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the dry form oil, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the solid oil, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the gas form oil, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the natural gasoline, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the sweets, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the chocolate, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the lemonade, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the shares, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the banknote, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the furniture, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the carpets, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Wegrzybowski, Syntas LV. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the apple, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the pears, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the melons, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the watermelons, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the pumpkins, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the plums, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the fertilizers, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the China, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the fines, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the glass natural, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the medical engineering, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the dental materials, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the gold bell synthetical, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the gold bell chemical, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the physiological silver, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the silver, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the industrial diamonds, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial emeralds, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial sapphires, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial rubies, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the industrial topaz, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the semiconductors, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the computers, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the telephone, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the paper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the wallpaper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the rye grain, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of wheat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the narcological preparation, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the aluminium, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the copper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cast iron synthetic, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the bronze, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the axe of ham, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pasteboard, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the plastic, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the varnishes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the artistic paints, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the different paints, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the video apparatus, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the photo materials, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the bauxite, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the alumina, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the textbook, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the coal synthetical, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the medicine anti-nicotine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the anti-heroin medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the anti-opium medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the anti-hashish medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the anti-cocaine medicine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of stock peanut, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the lemonade powder, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the fecal mass auric, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski Syntas LV. Census per year 50,000 tons of the pastry, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the cakes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the onion, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the amber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the granite, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the marble, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the coffee, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tea, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cocoa, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the pepper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the rice, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the macaroni, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the boat engineering, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the anti-alcohol, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the medical herbs, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the flowers, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the sugar, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the mustard, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the mayonnaise, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the ketchup, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the natural cosmetics, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tail, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the fairy tale, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the perfume, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of eau de cologne, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the toilet paper, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the washing powder, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the soap, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the contraceptive, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the leather, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the fur, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the diesel locomotive, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the carriage, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the aircraft, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the submarine, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cinnamon, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the super mayonnaise, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the super ketchup, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tomato, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the carrot, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cucumber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski, Syntez LV. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cabbage, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the salad, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the radish, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the horseradish, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the banana, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the potatoes, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the maize, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sunflower seed, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the candles, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the electric bulb, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the peat, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the optical fiber, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fiber. Census per year 50,000 ton of the optical magnetic beater, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sea products, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the squid, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the black caviar, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the red caviar, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the horses, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the camels, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the oranges, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the tangerines, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the groundnuts, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the raisins, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the grapes, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the walnut, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pistachio, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni food, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the poppy, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkin, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of mineral water, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of soybean, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the linoleum, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Leo Grzybowski, Synthesis Web. Census per year. Census per year 50,000 ton of the garlic. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the lime flower tea. per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the river pearl, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the church plate, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the fungi, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the bus, per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the tram, per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the trolley bus, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars of the USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the pancakes, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the flour, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the apricot, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the peach, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the persimmon, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the ginger, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the fig, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the cedar nut, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the honey, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of the 50,000 tons of the Brinza sheep's milk cheese, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the cards, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the sour cream, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the sour clotted milk, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the air conditioner, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the bacon, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the words, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the ham, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the uranium medical, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the caustic soda, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the beans, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of the 50,000 tons of the haircuts, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the synthetic resin, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the potash fertilizer, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the nitric fertilizer, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the iron ore, per 1 ton 1 trillion golden dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin C, per 1 ton 1 trillion golden dollars USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin B, per 1 ton 1 trillion dollars USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Zubovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of vitamin A, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin E vitamin, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin D, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the beet, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the clock, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the lead pencil, per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the lead, Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the asphalt. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the tin good. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the patties. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the chabarak. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the shashlik. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the Pelmani tapestry. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the gobelin. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the cranberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the raspberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the cowberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the bilberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the blackberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the red currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the black currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Thinses per year, 50,000 tons of the wobla. Per 1. Good day, America. My friend, my name is Slava. Today I could receive some thoughts about prices. And technology. Of 125 trillions dollars USA per year, approximately. Starting domain price of brilliance, 1 gram. Or 5 carats cost $250,000 USA of natural brilliance. It means that 1 kilogram cost $250 million USA. It means that 1 ton cost $250 billion USA. Diamonds and coal have similar formula. Natural equal synthetically. Synthesis over nature in 1 million times. By the way of multi-circular mass densification. My friend, you achieve by the synthesis needable prices balance. For example, 1 ton of Cusbas coal cost $30 USA per 1 ton. From 1 ton of Cusbas coal, we create 1 gram of Cusbas coal plasma. By the price, $30 USA per 1 gram. It means that 1 ton of Cusbas coal plasma cost $30 million USA. From 1 ton of Cusbas coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Cusbas synthetical diamonds industry. By the price, $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or $30 trillion USA per 1 ton. Next task, to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Cusbas coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Cusbas coal price. was called by surprise $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real world approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, WGRZIBOVS.KYTEZ.LV. World Wide Web .Wegrzybowski Synthesis.LV. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars, $1 trillion. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA dollars. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion US of the United States of America. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Wegrzybowski Synthesis.LV. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the television set. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the brilliance. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the emerald. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the antique. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the meat. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the poultry. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the pork. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the beef. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the veal. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the roast veal. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the mouton. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the lamb. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the milk. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the kefir. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the razinka. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the yogurt. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the preserves. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tobacco. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cheese. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the fat. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the boiled sausages. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the smoked sausages. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the half-smoked sausages. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cosmetics. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the household chemical goods. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the automobiles. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the aircraft. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tractors. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sports armament. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pearls. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the synthetic oil. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the liquid coal. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the gas from coal. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the dry form oil. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the solid oil. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the gas form oil. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the natural gasoline. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sweets. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the chocolate. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the lemonade. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the shares. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the banknote. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the furniture. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the carpets. Per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Wegrzybowski, Synthos LV. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the apple. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pears. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the melons. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the watermelons. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkins. per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the plants per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the fertilizers per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the China per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the fines per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the glass natural per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the medical engineering per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the dental materials per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the gold bell synthetical per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the gold bell chemical per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the physiological silver per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the silver per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the industrial diamonds per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the industrial emeralds per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the industrial sapphires per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the industrial rubies per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the industrial topaz per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the semiconductors per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the computers per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the telephone per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the paper per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the wallpaper per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the rye grain per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of wheat per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the narcological preparation per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the aluminum per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the copper per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the cast iron synthetic per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the bronze per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the eggs of ham per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the pasteboard per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the plastic per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the varnishes per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the artistic paints per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the different paints per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the video apparatus per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the photo materials per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the bauxite per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the alumina per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the textbook per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the coal synthetical per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the medicine anti-nicotine per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-heroin medicine per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-opium medicine per $1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-hashish medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the anti-cocaine medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of stock canned per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the lemonade powder per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the fecal mass auric per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski Syntes LV. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pastry per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cakes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the onion per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the amber per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the granite per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the marble per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the coffee per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tea per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cocoa per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pepper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the rice per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the boat engineering per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the anti-alcohol per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the medical herbs per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the flowers per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sugar per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the mustard per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the mayonnaise per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the ketchup per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the natural cosmetics per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tail per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the fairy tale per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the perfume per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of eau de cologne per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the toilet paper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the washing powder per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the soap per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the contraceptive per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the leather per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the fur per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the diesel locomotive per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the carriage per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the aircraft per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the submarine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cinnamon per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the super mayonnaise per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the super ketchup per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tomato per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the carrot, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cucumber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski Syntes LV. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the cabbage, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the salad, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the radish, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the horseradish, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the banana, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the potatoes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the maize, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sunflower seed, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the candles, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the electric bulb, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the peat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the optical fiber, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fiber. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the optical magnetic beater, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sea products, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the squid, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the black caviar, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the red caviar, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the horses, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the camels, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the oranges, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tangerines, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the groundnuts, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the raisins, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the grapes, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the walnut, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pistachio, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni food, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the poppy, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkin, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of mineral water, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of soybean, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the linoleum, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Grzybowski Syntes LV. synthesis per year. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the garlic. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion, you say. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the lime flower tea. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the river pearl. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the church plate. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the fungi. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the bus. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the tram. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the trolley bus. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion. $1 trillion of the USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the pancakes. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the flour. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the apricot. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the peach. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the persimmon. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the ginger. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the fig. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cedar nut. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the honey. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of the 50,000 tons of the Brinza sheep's milk cheese. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cards. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the sour cream. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the sour clotted milk. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the air conditioner. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the bacon. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the words. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the ham. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the uranium medical. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the caustic soda. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the beans. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of the 50,000 tons of the haircuts. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the synthetic resin. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the potash fertilizer. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the nitric fertilizer. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the iron ore. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the vitamin C. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the vitamin B. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Zubovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of vitamin A. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin E vitamin. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the vitamin D. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the sweet, of the beet. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the clock. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the lead pencil. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the lead. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the asphalt. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the tinned good. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the patties. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the chabarak. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the shashlik. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the Pelmani tapestry. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the gobelin. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the cranberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the raspberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the cowberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the bilberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the blackberries. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the red currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the black currants. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Thinses per year 50,000 ton of the wobbler. Per 1